So this is part 15, stream 12. Changes being saved, all changes saved. I think I'm live now. I don't know. Might be. Just bear with me, I gotta make a thingy. Come on, quick. I should have done this before I started live streaming, but I'm running late, so I thought I'd just start the stream so then I can just get it going. And then I can go from there. Right, does that every time. Change that to 15. Apply. File. Save as. JPEG. Part 15. Save. Okay. Close. No. Change thumbnail. 15. Open. Uploading thumbnail. Thumbnail updated, your audience will see in a moment. Okay, now we're 37 seconds in, I'm going to refresh so then I can have a look on my screen. I'm also going to change my volume up. Open levels, decibels 30, because you won't be able to hear me over the game, because the game is really freaking loud, and I can't do anything about that. Complete Slamthopus mission. Okay, dive in. Let's go! Snake! How are you all doing? I'm doing alright. So we got this to do. Last time we did quite a few things. I think it was kind of a short stream though. So we're going to see how long we can do this one. Hopefully we'll get a bit further in the story, do a few more side missions, get things done, and then go from there. I need to get my phone, so give me a second while this loads. Platform expansion time reduction. Say what? Reward contains 1 million GMP. What? Base development unit staff. A++ and 1 S+. That's not what I want. I want YouTube. And I want my channel. No, at least I want to find my major Shepherd Livestream. There you go, that one's live. Bring up the comments. All done, all good. Let's go. And I need to turn off the volume. There we go. So put it back to what it was, mute it. There we go. And away we go. Yeah. So I can see the thing on my phone. I don't know if it's up to date yet or if it stopped recording again. So I'm going to check on my YouTube as well. YouTube, gonna look at the YouTube. Snake, you're looking a bit beat up there. Alright, switch to YouTube. Everything on there seems up to date. It's catching up. And yeah, everything seems fine so far. So let's go! Alright. Get rid of that mouse. If I remember correctly, I didn't want that. And what did this? Oh, what? Now I have to do this, otherwise it won't let me get on with things. The amount of GMP and resources in your possessions are sometimes displayed in the total base, blah 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 blah. That's nice. Don't care. Alright. Do we have enough for anything? We have quite a lot of GMP. Can we make anything because of that?
Specify a project.
Sniper rifles. We can Build a better gun. Anything on the grenade side? Hand grenade, smoke grenade, stun grenade. Apparently I have a new armor I could make. Which is probably just that. Okay. New hand. Fires its detachable wish mount weapon forward, capturing and pulling target soldier prisoners back towards the user. Sure, why not? I have nothing against that. And now I don't have enough for anything, which is fine.
Please specify a project. Please specify a project.
Alright, we need 48 R&D, 48 support. We have enough resources, we have too many. Alright. Next on the list.
Select a mission.
Extreme back down back up. Which one's that one? Oh. I don't know if I want to do that.
Boss, the rebel guerrillas are launching an offensive against the Soviets. Our job is to eliminate as much as we can of the Soviet mechanized
Cybernetic
units that will
specialist.
come in as reinforcements. The more vehicles you can take out, the higher our pay will be. But the mission's a failure if you can't manage to eliminate a single one. A race against the clock, with plenty of targets to choose from.
Ah.
Show me your best stuff, boss.
It's that mission. Okay then, so let's do it. Because I mean, we have to be spotted in order to blow things up anyway. So
Mission accepted.
we'll go to that one, and we shall actually change our stuff. Load out 2? Yeah, load out 2. Alright, rocket launcher, assault rifle, woo pistol, stun arm. That's okay. Okay. Alright. Let's go with that. We'll change the setting. Or can we? I don't know. It's not very good, so we'll keep D-Dog. I was hoping to get like assault rifles and grenade launchers and crap, but I remembered I didn't equip him with that. We need to change our outfit. Health recovery speed up. We shall probably need that. So we'll take that. And away we go. Yeah. Commence mission. ASAP. This is going to be hard, which is probably why it's called extreme. But we can do it. I believe in us. Checkpoint. It actually says checkpoint now instead of just showing an orange thing. Which I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Extreme.
Boss, your objective is to eliminate as many enemy combat vehicles as you can. For this mission, we're backup for the guerrillas' offensive. That means our mission isn't over until theirs is.
Oh, now I think about it, maybe I should have taken some mines.
Also bear in mind that you'll fail the
Bugger.
mission if you don't take out a single vehicle. As for payment, the more vehicles, the bigger our paycheck. So give them a real fireworks show. Check the target's locations on your map. Once you've spotted incoming reinforcements, their location will be added to your iDroid too. Be careful down there, boss.
Let's go.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Go, my friend.
Boss, I have a report from the intel team. The targets are now on the move. I've sent their predicted route to your iDroid. Check your map.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Is that it done? That's it done.
Target eliminated. Great. Now on to the next. Boss, we have information on new targets. Check your iDroid for that predicted route.
The map has been
Yeah.
updated.
You can't find me, I'm down here. Off we go. 6 speed, go. Prisoner? What?
Analysis complete.
Why is there a prisoner? Hello? There you go. Random prisoner in the river, but okay.
Okay, subject is in.
Oh, what? Alright, supply drop.
Please select
Target elimination confirmed. Got any more in you?
supplies requested.
I've got a ton in me.
Boss, we spotted a 4-wheel drive transporting a prisoner. It's not part of the mission. Do you think you can bust him loose? Just if you have the time to spare.
Supply drop complete. The map
It's all the way down there.
has been updated.
Good dog.
Target eliminated.
Now let's go get that thing.
You've got other targets closing in. You can check their predicted route on your iDroid.
The map has been updated.
Go. Go.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Oh, they're inside the base.
Analysis complete.
Bugger it all. One, two, three, go!
The map has been updated.
Boss, I have a report from the intel team. The targets are now on the move. I've set their predicted route to the iDroid. Check your map.
The map has been updated.
Oh shit! Run!
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
There we go. Oh, let's go get the bugger. Woo! Yeah, you missed me. I'm so fast you don't know where I am. Half? That's 7.
Need a little extra firepower? We spotted a Soviet weapons transport truck. Apparently its cargo is something pretty powerful. What do you think? Should we make them share? Tread carefully, boss. The target has left the mission area. It's too late to eliminate that one. Boss, that's incredible. You're taking them out faster than they can come in. The guerrilla's operation is going smoothly, too. Keep it up. Boss, we have new targets. Check your iDroid for the details.
The map has been updated.
Go!
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Up. Yeah, this would probably be a lot easier if I took a tank, but too late. Let's do it the hard way! We're doing extreme the hard way! Ah, kamikaze!
The map has been updated.
There you go. And we shall take this.
You gotta extract him.
And we're also going to take the car. I think we'll actually get in it though. Get in it! I shall blind everyone with my flashing lights! It's an expert maneuver used by the Soviets during Right, we're going to do it like we did before. We're going to use this as a blockade for the bridge. Also, as a blockade for this road. If we get it right. Because the AA can sometimes be a dum-dum.
Boss, there's still time left. Take out as many vehicles as you can.
Four minutes. Go, go, go! God damn it, get him! Stop being smart!
Get down. The enemy sniper. Stay low and crawl along the ground. That should enable you to sneak past enemies.
Alright, I need my supply drop.
Please select a drop point. Supplies requested.
Come on, come on.
Supply drop complete.
3 minutes remaining.
Oh shit! Come on, give me the drop! Damn it, they're getting away. What?
Only 2 minutes remaining.
Yeah, nothing I can do about that. Come on. Why did they run when they know there's an enemy around?
The target has left the mission area. There's no way to... A target has left the mission area. It's too late to eliminate that one. Just focus on taking out the remaining targets.
What remaining target?
The enemy reinforcements have stopped.
Updated.
No targets remaining. Boss, exfiltrate the hot zone.
Select a drop point.
Bugger.
Please support helicopter
Roger.
requested.
At least it took me back here. That's all I can say.
Good dog.
Could have gone better, but we did bad. We didn't do that bad, considering it's an extreme mission.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is B-Quad. On station at LZ.
Ah, screw it.
Gaining altitude.
Could have been worse, could have been better, but
Departing.
we did what we could considering.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Mission complete. Phew. At least you made it out in one piece.
C. Eliminated multiple fighting vehicles or gunships. Shut up. No reflex, no kills, no retries. Oh, elite soldiers. A plus. A plus. A plus. Oh well. PF remained at... I don't... Oh, okay.
Staff assigned.
Looks like I might need to build some more things.
Development project has been added. Please specify a project.
Alright, combat deployments. What we got?
Please select a mission.
Unofficial assignments from International Coalition Force. An aircraft engaged in peacekeeping activities in Southeastern Asian Civil War nation has been shot down. Deploy the region, rescue the crew. Right, and we're sending our battle gear there. I wish we could use it.
Unit dispatched. Unit dispatched. Unit dispatched. Unit dispatched.
At least now it actually grades it out when I can't do anymore. Alright, side ups.
Please select a landing
Sure, we'll do
zone.
that.
Heading to Central Africa.
Alright, time to switch up our gear again. I need a woodland? Yeah. Woodland, that'll do. Hand grenade, decoy, smoke grenade, flare supply, capture cage, sleep grenade. None. City bot, stealth camo, night vision goggles, pentasamine. Yeah, that's all fine. Oh wait, no. Go! 0600. When you spot an enemy soldier, put him to sleep and then extract him. But what if I don't have enough room? Hold on. Trees.
Marker placed.
Careful down there, boss.
What's this? Just a little wooden bit.
Getting misty.
Yeah.
That'll keep visibility down.
Mist limits visibility.
But watch you don't walk right into an enemy.
I thought for a second I was going to have to fight some skulls or something.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Oh, what a diamond.
That's the target.
Complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
S!
Analysis complete.
Time to go down.
You have arrived at your destination.
Got ya. Pretty simple, really.
Side ops list updated.
Okay, subject is in.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. The map has been updated.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us. He's coming too. Roger that.
Where did the other guy go? Are these worth the trouble?
You gotta extract him.
Analysis complete.
No.
Analysis
No,
complete.
they're not. So, next side up. Okay, B0. Have to go all the way back there.
Marker placed.
Fish boss.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Can't wait for this suppressor to get upgraded. At the moment it's just too bad.
Analysis complete.
You're naked.
Spit it out.
The map has been updated. The map has been updated.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Pretty much a straight line from here, so
Please select a drop point.
run about here.
Supplies requested. Vehicle drop complete.
And it's facing the right way as well. That's good.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Helicopter, woo! Wait a minute. Is this the other mission? It is! But I don't have anything to destroy the armored unit. Unless I call something in. Rain.
Strike requested.
Also, give me my other loadout. Damn it.
Strike will commence shortly.
Give me my launcher.
Please select a drop point. Please select a drop point. Supplies requested. Supply drop.
The enemy sniper. That should enable you to sneak past enemies.
Come on!
Enemy presence detected.
The box was indestructible!
Talk to me! Snake!
Oh boy. Let's take it to about here.
Supply drop complete. Development complete.
Boss, get down.
I am down.
Sniper. Stay low and crawl along the ground. That should enable you to sneak past enemies. That's the target.
Oh, you're just sitting there, okay. What?
Boss, come in. Boss?
Enemy present. Please select the map has been updated. Strike requested. Strike will commence shortly. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Please select a strike point. Strike requested.
Take him out!
Strike will commence shortly.
That's the target.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
What?
Boss, come in. Boss? Boss!
Fuck it. Fuck it. I don't care.
Extraction arrived at map side ops list updated. Please select a landing zone. Heading to Afghanistan.
Plus, it's near where we need to be anyway for the main story, so. That's a weird looking scope. Right, let's go.
Deploying.
People watching, one person watching, at least from what I can see. Unless that's me on my phone. Maybe too many people are busy today, I don't know, but maybe they just don't like Metal Gear. I would have thought some of those scars would have healed by now. Let's go get our man. Wait a minute, they weren't there a second ago.
Analysis complete.
Whoa! 8+ all the way.
Analysis complete. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Subject on board.
This.
Leave the rest to us.
Я нашел...
Analysis complete. Guard post captured.
Damn right it has. I'm grabbing all this stuff.
Extraction arrived at Motherboard.
Yeah, let's not go that way.
Enemy presence detected.
Boss, get down.
Has been updated.
The enemy's slow. That should enable you to sneak past enemies.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
I'm gonna go this way. The same way I went in before. It was all a distraction. They don't know where I am. What? Come on!
Analysis complete.
You're actually hidden in a good spot.
Clouds approaching.
Вы меня слышите? Прием! Всем боевым группам, это КП. У нас проблема. Тревога по всем постам.
Do 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 do.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Это КП, понял. Ищите подозрительные. Конец связи.
Что происходит? Посмотри!
Oh god, do they have like supervisionals up then? How could he see from all the way over there?
Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Всем боевым группам, это КП. Мы вступили в схватку с противником. Все боевые единицы приготовиться к бою.
Fuck it. That is a dead end. Hello.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
That's the target.
That's one of the targets.
Okay, subject is in.
Updated.
What are you doing getting right in my face? Oh, fuck you.
Snake, are you okay? Snake!
Still covered in blood for no reason.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Some of the things in this just get really on my nerves.
Эй, смотри!
Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Enemy
He's coming too.
detected.
Roger that.
Map has been updated.
Where are your
The
friends?
map has been updated.
You gotta extract him. He's coming too. Roger that. That's the target.
Come on.
Okay, subject is in.
Updated.
I can't get under that.
Какого? Что там? Extract!
What the?
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
КП, это зона 1. Воздушный шар только что вырвался с наших. Скорее всего, на базе лазутчик. Мне заняться его поисками? Прием. Это КП, понял. Открой чужака. Конец связи.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
КП, РВД-1. Прямо. Позиция ЗВК неизвестна. Прием. Это КП, понял. Все единицы. Будьте бдительны и найдите нарушителей. Конец связи.
What's going on?
He's coming too. Roger that.
No.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Side op completed.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Okay, see ya! I die on my terms!
Quit kidding around. Snake? Snake!
Yeah, I know event's underway, I don't care. Right, it should be gone. I'm not doing it again if it hasn't. No, it's done, that's good. Alright. So let's extract the AI pod, shall we? And while we're doing that, we can listen to one of the cassette tapes. Or all of the cassette tapes. Depending. Afghanistan.
That lives on the surface of the skull's bodies is what gives them their power. Similar to my children who live in my skin. I modified the parasites I isolated from the body of that old man, differentiating them with various abilities. One that can blend perfectly into its surroundings by exposing the pigments in its cells at will. Another that, by harboring multiple species of metallic archaea, can oxidize and reduce metal. Isolating the one that covers and transplanting it into an artificial medium should provide the same abilities as the skulls, but they can only subsist within a human body. Once transplanted into the medium, they will eventually die. Another thing, the weakness of the one that covers is desiccation. Their surface moisture loss is greater than ours. The reason they give off mist is to alleviate this by releasing the salts inside them as microparticles. Water vapor condenses around them, appearing as mist. But this dries out the atmosphere until they cannot even produce mist. And once their supply of water from the host runs out, the parasites are in danger. They, along with their host, enter a form of suspended animation. However, a similar effect occurs if they come into contact with a large amount of water. Rain, for instance. The one that covers will temporarily abandon other processes in his eagerness to absorb the water. Make the weather your ally.
And the next one.
Please select a mission.
You gonna extract him?
Hewitt's dug up some interesting facts about our skull-faced friend. 9 years ago, he was exiled to South Africa, stripped of political power. The upshot's that he ceased being a serious threat, in Cypher's eyes anyway. They eased up on surveillance, giving him an opening to establish his own military unit.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Those men likely had no idea their orders were coming from Skullface.
Analysis
They probably
complete.
didn't even know the organization was a part of Cypher at all. Anyway, it was in South Africa where he found renewed interest in parasites.
Analysis
And when he
complete.
discovered the vocal cord parasites, he began to make his plan. Wipe the English language out of existence. Free the world, not by taking men's lives, but by taking their tongues. In his eyes, the greatest symbiotic parasite the world's ever known isn't microbial. It's linguistic. Words are what keeps civilization, our world, alive. There was something Skullface said. America is made up of many peoples, but those peoples never mix. Quite so. One nation, home to hundreds of different ethnic
Analysis
groups,
complete.
many of whom stick to their respective living areas. Little colonies, not interacting with other groups. Going out of their way to avoid one another. Their land, organizations, relationships. Thus, the United States of America is no melting pot. It is more of a salad bowl. It is not made up from one people, but for its minorities to function in society, a common ground is needed. Language. Even if the country is not one. No, because it's not one. A lingua franca is necessary. English. American hegemonism was born from the illusion
Analysis
that English could
complete.
unite diverse ethnicities. In taking in people from around the globe, America became a microcosm of it. Now the boundaries between it and the rest of the world have become blurred. However different our neighbors may be, English enables us to create symbiotic relationships with each other. If English can bring unacquainted neighbors to
You gotta extract him.
America, this should hold true for the world. This salad bowl that is the world can also become one.
Alright.
Isn't it beautiful? It's almost tragic.
Huh.
Jack, is it you?
Well, that created more noise than I thought it would.
AI pod launch confirmed. We'll pick it up.
List
I wonder what kind of secrets are buried in it. I'll let you know if we learn something. Got a report from the intel team. Remember how the man on fire was crushed by Sahelanthropus? Well, the Soviets recovered his body.
Extraction
Could he really
arrived
be
at
dead?
database.
Boss, head for Yaha Ovu's supply outpost and secure the man on fire's body. If Skullface was right, and a thirst for revenge can turn a man into a demon and keep the dead alive, and this man on fire who's been coming after us ever since you woke up, well, that That just might be what's left of our old friend Volgan.
Okay. And is that another side op? It is!
Marker placed.
There's something I've been wondering. Why are you called Code Talker? During World War II, the U.S. military used the languages of different tribes, including the Navajo, as codes, right? I know the term Code Talker was used to mean people sent to the battlefield to speak in those codes. Were you one of them?
Our mother tongue was indeed used for war.
Huh?
But I did not go. I was already over the conscription age.
Sure, I'll make that.
However, I was made to help craft the codes that were spoken. So in a wider sense, you could call me a code talker for that. Navajo is a complex language, and virtually no one outside the U.S. speaks it. They must have thought it was the perfect language to use as a code.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, in the end, the Japanese never cracked it. The cipher is king in information warfare.
Of course, they didn't simply speak in Navajo.
Please
They created
select a mission.
substitutions for words according to a code book, and then translated those
Unit
into our
dispatched.
language. Young
Unit
Diné
dispatched.
was sent to the front
Unit
lines of the
dispatched.
Pacific Theater as code talkers. To fight is an honor for the Diné. They were the pride of our people. But I cannot say this history brings me joy. Words are alive. When they are spoken, life is breathed into them. They become a part of the listener. Our words were transformed into lifeless ciphers and used for war. This, after the Black Ana spent generations suppressing the language.
Yeah, I'm sorry. So I guess we shouldn't be calling you Code Talker, huh?
No, I do not mind. The reason Skullface called me Code Talker was because I also am responsible for coding language into the vocal cord parasites. I am the same as those young warriors, used for a cipher's sake. I must never forget that. The name, Code Talker, is a lesson carved into my being.
You said...
Right in the eye.
ordered you to weaponize the vocal cord parasites. But you also said he wasn't the reason.
And he wasn't. I was seduced by the parasites. That is a fact.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us. From your curiosity as a scientist?
That I cannot deny. But there is more to it. The story goes back to the 19th century, to my earliest memory. One day, a man from the government visited our Hogan, our home.
You gonna extract him?
As he yanked me from my mother's arms and took me away to an Indian boarding school. From that day forward, I became George.
Hi,
He's
George!
coming too. Roger that.
I was forced to give up my Diné name, forbidden from speaking anything but English. If we dared utter a word of Navajo, the teacher made us eat a bar of soap.
Yeah. That was the U.S. government's education policy for Native Americans.
To erase our words was like erasing our people. Their education was tantamount to ethnic cleansing. Over time, the overt persecution of our language stopped. But to this day, it continues to be eaten away by the lingua franca, that is English. Many of the Diné outside the reservations can speak nothing else. And it isn't just our language. Across the world, minority languages are being destroyed by dominant languages. Many are on the verge of extinction.
Enter the vocal cord parasites.
Yes, I began thinking that minority languages needed some sort of deterrent against dominant languages.
There we go.
in order that they, that their peoples and cultures would survive. It was then that I came across literature at the Foundation claiming that man acquired language thanks to a type of parasite, one that distinguishes between languages as a precursor to reproduction. If I could just resurrect it, make it unpathogenic, I would have my deterrent against English. But I failed to hide that aim from Scarface. He noticed. Yes, I wanted to retaliate against the English language, though never did I intend to actually use it as he planned. You know how the story ends. I was forced to study how to make the parasites compatible with all the world's languages. All but English.
However, he in fact secretly isolated an English strain.
I will not be held prisoner by the man's phantom. The English strain must not be allowed to exist either.
Alright. Next cassette.
A ruler's greatest wealth is not money or land. It is the number of individuals under his control. Subjects who work, consume, are there to be used as pawns in war. For a capitalist ruler, his people's power becomes his power. You are the same. With your diamond dogs, you spin it with your speeches. But what you're doing is bringing as much talent as you can into your little domain. Every person another feather in your cap. Yes, since ancient times, every civilization's ruler has had the same idea. When people unite under one will, they become stronger than the sum of their parts. And the one will is the ruler's will. And what do rulers use to bring people together? Language. In the Old Testament, it is written that only one language was spoken in Eden. A shared tongue that united all of humanity. Mankind eventually grew aware of its power and harnessed that strength to build a tower to the heavens. The mighty Tower of Babel. This angered God, who splintered the language of man, and the tower was never completed. Languages emerged, and the earth was divided as men went their separate ways. Every age is the same. A ruler's first order of business, after conquering new land, is to force his tongue on its people. Ancient Rome, Napoleon, and now Zero. English is wreaking havoc around the world right now. The British Empire tilled the land with war as its hoe, then began planting the seed that is English. Eventually, American capitalism became the new instrument. To play its game of wealth, you only have to abide by one rule: English. By exploiting people's desires, English has become a leash that people gladly wear around their necks, it would seem.
Right. Okay. Almost there. Might as well put the next one on. I mean, it's only one left.
I have spoken enough. Your men can take it from here. Will you permit me to rest? Have something to eat?
I thought you don't eat.
I can subsist without food. But there is more to the act of eating than nourishment. We receive nature's blessings and reaffirm our part in it. And in doing so, we express our gratitude.
Sorry, it's hearing you say you don't need to eat and that you're part of nature in the same breath. Anyway, what can we get you? Not exactly a 5-star restaurant, but the kitchen's used to serving a lot of different appetites.
Hamburgers.
Hamburgers?
Even wheat and have become Americanized. I eat them often back home.
And you just can't let them go. Well, as far as symbols of the American Empire go, hamburgers are pretty good. Victory of capitalism. You people suffered so much at the hands of America. And you asked for hamburgers.
We have suffered more than you can know. But I do not see hamburgers as an accomplice. A single dish, providing a balanced helping of nature's blessings. Meat, grain, and vegetable. How could anyone hate such a magnificent thing?
Says the guy who can survive on photosynthesis. Balance has nothing to do with it. You just like a good burger.
That is also true. Be warned, though. I have very high standards.
Ow.
Don't worry. I do too. Alright then. One good old-fashioned all-American icon coming up.
I look forward to it.
Well, someone likes hamburgers. They're kind of boring just having a hamburger itself, that's it. But, not a horrible thing.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
I hear something.
Extract him. He's coming too. Roger that.
Chat.
Please select a strike.
You gotta extract him.
Damn it.
Enemy presence detected.
Oh god. Doesn't look good. comes to life. Oh no, he blew up. What? You don't look as hot as you did before. What? Wait, does that mean he's dead now, or what? And now he's wearing the mask again.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Man's best friend. What does that mean? Raise bond with D-Dog to maximum. D-Dog can now be customized. Woohoo! Elite soldiers. A++. A+. A+. Plus. Nice. Back to base.
I barely recognize you, Colonel. Skullface used your thirst for revenge against Big Boss, did he?
Why'd you put him in a cage? What?
Boss, I've updated the mission list. We've received some new job offers. The details are on your iDroid.
Why are we here? Makes Furycorn D-Horse equipment available. Furycorn! Oh.
Staff assigned. Please specify a project. Please specify a project.
I went to the wrong thing.
Please specify a project.
Where is it?
Volgan, the GRU colonel, was burned alive with a Shagohod during Operation Snake Eater 20 years ago.
Select a mission.
Despite suffering severe burns to his entire body, he still clung to life. After you left Seleniarsk, Volgan's body was taken to a research institute in the outskirts of Moscow. But modern medicine couldn't explain why he was still alive. Not that the colonel was any ordinary man to begin with. That constant electric current he had running through his body that he could unleash at will. To be honest, I was always uncomfortable around him. Thought I might get electrocuted just by standing nearby. The institute studying him was tasked with investigating and developing human paranormal abilities. The comatose Volgan was used to further the Soviet Union's research into such abilities. But not long ago, the facility burned to the ground.
I don't know why we're here.
And Volgan's body was never found among the rubble, even though the fire started in the room where they were keeping him. This occurred at around the same time you woke up. If Skullface was right, and a thirst for revenge can turn a man into a demon and keep the dead alive, then this man on fire who's been coming after us ever since you woke up, well, that just might be what's left of our old friend Volgan. It's not over yet. Back in '64, in Seleniarsk, you brought his plans for a utopia down in flames. That grudge is what's keeping him alive. The day the research facility holding Volgan burned down, a Soviet jumbo passenger jet happened to crash nearby, far away to the north of that hospital in Cyprus. On board the plane was a young boy who was being studied at the same facility. The plane fell to Earth from over 8,000 feet, but the boy's body was the only one not recovered. At almost exactly the same time as the crash, Volgan awoke in that facility. According to the Research Institute's documents, the gifts this boy demonstrated included psychokinesis and telepathy. To protect his mind from being inundated with other people's thoughts, he always wore a kind of gas mask. A rudimentary form of psychic insulation, apparently. We don't know where this boy is, but if Skullface is connected to him, we may cross paths with him yet. This boy is part of a new age, where nothing we understand about the world makes sense anymore. Don't let your guard down.
I'll try.
Gaining altitude.
Alright, to the next area.
Side ops list updated. Mission list updated.
Alright, customize. Buddy D-Walker. No, not D-Walker. I meant D-Dog. There we go. Color. An all white wolf, an all black wolf, a brown wolf, or a fox, basically. I prefer the default. Ah. fine as it is. M2000 barrel, M2000B. It's a bit thicker. It has more effective range and more grouping, and the auto aim correction is less, but I don't really care about that. So we'll have that. As for this, I think this is just a improved stability when moving. Right, the one we have it on at the moment has sharpshooter stock 2, improved stability. That's fine. As for this, normal muzzle barrel. Muzzle for high accuracy barrel. Normal muzzle, normal barrel, normal barrel. Muzzle for LMG. High accuracy. Let's go for the high accuracy. And we got this. They're both practically the same, but this just looks better. We got that. 8 times variable zoom, 3-step. 4 times rifle scope, US. Although it's not a rifle, it's a sniper rifle. Although I guess that's what it's basically is for. 8 times variable zoom, range finding rifle scope, 3-step. And then 4 times rifle scope Soviet 2, or US 2. I suppose that serves its purpose, but let's try using this. It looks funny, but it's worth a shot. Everything else I can't equip because either I don't have yet or it isn't unlocked. Then we've got this, which is fine with that. The barrel. Side mount option, under mount, long barrel, conversion, effective range up. I think effective range can't go any higher. So 20, 12, minus 12 plus 4, or 0 plus 170. Less penetration. So 20 shots but with 190 ammo, 20 shots with 20 ammo, which makes no sense to me, or 8 shots with 34 ammo. Nothing yet. Sharpshooter stock. One we have is the MRS, so let's see if we can get the stock 2, so then we can have even better. Normal muzzle, normal muzzle, muzzle for high accuracy. Sure, we'll have that. Rifle scope 4 times. Sure, that's fine. Alright, let's try this. Oh, there's nothing to change. Okay. Can't do anything much with that yet anyway. Right, we're done there.
Development complete.
Alright, do we have any... might as well do that.
Please select a landing zone. Heading to Afghanistan.
Yeah. Suppose I can choose a different buddy. We'll take quiet because we'll need quiet for taking out people. I mean, D-Dog's great, but he can't attack people that well. I think that's it. 0600. Let's go. How many people are in watching now? Still just the one, unless that's just me. Metal drums. Explode with gasoline or kerosene, because yeah. Alright, we're gonna see if we can extract them, because I haven't extracted any skulls before, so it's worth a shot. Quiet. I wonder if we've included any new options. Just bear with me, I'm gonna check. Nope, still just the one. What about settings for graphics? Motion blur off, depth field on, volumetric clouds. Nope, still pretty much the same.
So what were they doing in Zoya Badia? That facility with all the people laid out in rows. The abandoned factory Shabani was held in.
It is precisely as you guessed. Black Anna was coding languages into the vocal cord parasites. They infected the subjects with the parasites, then made an incision in the throat to expose the vocal cords. That allowed them to play recordings of a desired language directly to the parasites.
And the parasites learn the languages that way. That's some teaching method. I just don't get how a bunch of bugs had the brain power for it.
They don't. Do not judge them by human standards. They do not learn as a function of intellect.
Then how do they do it?
What language the parasites react to is coded into their genes. You could expose the Japanese strain to English for years, and it would never learn the language and react to it. The pronunciation, rhythm, and structure are different. But what about, say, Spanish and Portuguese? Linguistically, the two are very close.
Yeah, they're both Ibero-Romance languages.
Even so, a Spanish language mating pair exposed to Portuguese will not copulate. Only when they hear Spanish. Only then. And the majority of their offspring will be the same.
So it's a literal case of a mother tongue. But if that's so, I don't see how the different strains can be created in the first place.
Wow. Among the many thousands of offspring, there may be just a few that react to Portuguese.
You're talking about mutations.
Correct. Playing the tapes helps to identify the mutant strains. Those specimens are then isolated and bred with one another. From their children, specimens that react more strongly.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Selected and bred. Repeating this process creates a strain that reacts solely to Portuguese and never to Spanish. Mutation and selection. No different to breeding roses.
So you kept increasing the change over the generations, adapting them to languages from all... He's coming too. Roger that.
Must have taken a hell of a lot of patience.
Let's investigate them, see if we can help these poor people.
How many died for this?
And take their parasites so we can make the gear to use
In order
it.
to tell which larvae will react to Portuguese, you'd have to let them develop and then see which copulate. That means you'd need tens of thousands of giga to extract him. No way you could do that in a facility that small.
For normal selective breeding, you would be right. But there is a more effective selection method when training the vocal cord parasites. Go on. It is not only when mating that the parasites listen for language. Shortly before hatching, larvae display markedly increased activity in reaction to particular language. The active eggs can be identified under a black light. So the eggs that react to Portuguese are selectively placed in the throats of the subject.
He's coming too. Roger that.
There's probably nothing in here, but I might as well
Narrowing
look.
down strains that react to the target language is an effective process. Though I'm sure that even so, many lost their lives to create the various strains. Taken against their will into that dungeon. There are two reasons for playing the tapes for the parasites. One, to isolate the eggs that respond to the target language.
That's the target.
To cause the specimens raised from the selected eggs to mate.
I get how the system works. But why do they respond to language before they even hatch? It's not like they can mate from inside an egg.
It is because the larvae learn the language before hatching.
You mentioned that what language the parasites respond to is... Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
They don't have the brain power to actually learn a language. But then you say that the larvae at Nzoia Badia Bulu were learning the languages in the egg. Your story doesn't add up.
He's coming too. Roger that.
To a unique songbird. The Japanese bushwalk.
Sure. What of it?
What a beautiful call it has. But no bush warbler can sing it perfectly at the start. As chicks, they can barely chirp at all. They must learn from their parents.
I read that as banana then.
Birds.
Development created on bananas.
Sing properly and attract females.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
There are individual differences in each bird's call. Though they start on the same footing, each bird is influenced by its teachers.
And the parasites are the same?
Like the birds, the parasites have a genetic predisposition towards a particular language. But while in the egg, the larvae's ears are tweaked by listening to the voice of the host. This tweaking ensures that the grown parasites will react better to the host's speech pattern.
Why would they have an ability? Roger.
Well, there are distinct regional differences within even the same language. Rare is the language that has no unique dialects. Yes, learning the host's speech pattern before hatching attunes the larvae to whatever twist of pronunciation it will encounter. This adaptive ability is what makes them so formidable.
I see. So a language requires selective breeding, but the parasites can learn dialects by themselves.
Of course, having the egg stage larvae listen to the tapes in the factory was not meant to teach them. It was more important to use that trait of theirs to identify the mutated strains. As I mentioned earlier,
Is that really accurate enough to use as a weapon?
Heading out.
You could wipe out a neighboring ethnic group by accident. The pronunciation is too close.
What you say is true. In that sense, they are imperfect as ethnic cleansers. But for his purposes, they are good enough.
Departing.
His objective was not to exterminate any one ethnic group.
English inert.
Boss, about that AI pod you retrieved from Emmerich's research facility. Guess what we found inside? A corpse. Human. The pod maintained a low internal temperature the whole time, and very little outside air got in. That would have slowed down decomposition. Still, the remains were mostly skeletal. Estimated time of death is between 6 months and a year ago. We put the screws to Huey about it. Listen to the tape. Turns out it was the body of someone we knew very well.
Fine. Yes, Strangelove was doing AI research in that lab.
Why hide that until now?
Okay, so what? I wasn't working alone. You've got to understand. You do understand, right? I didn't want to drag her into this. It's my load to bear, alone.
So you didn't create the AI intended to drive Sahelanthropus. It was Strangelove.
Skullface was never in favor of AI control. So naturally they argued. Strangelove, she got him angry and he killed her.
How? You didn't see it? So you found her inside that pod after the fact. And you just left her body to rot in there. Or perhaps you put her in there afterward.
I asked him not to take her away from me.
So she was killed by Skullface, but you asked nicely, and he put her body in the AI pod for you.
That's right.
Pathetic. You know, we have another idea. That you killed her.
Me? I couldn't kill her.
You killed her and locked her body in the pod.
I wouldn't. Don't treat me like one of you. I can't just kill anyone whenever I feel like it. I'm a normal human being.
Oh, I see. So you just shut her inside and waited for her to die.
I would never do that.
What, you mean she killed herself?
Yes. She climbed inside that pod and shut the door.
What?
It can't be opened from the outside. It was suicide. Suicide, I said. She killed herself. She got in when I wasn't looking and suffocated. She'd often try to do things like that. By the time I realized and opened the door, she wasn't breathing. I got scared and shut the pod again. I couldn't bring myself to open it back up. That's right. Me? Kill her? What is wrong with you?
I see. Just tell me one more thing.
Haven't you gotten enough today?
Okay, I see it's a painful memory. You don't have to answer, just listen to the question. You see, we examined her remains. She had a scar on her lower abdomen, a surgical scar. It had been stitched up and had fully healed, meaning it was long before her death. She had a child, didn't she? Your child. Where's the kid?
How should I know?
So there is a child.
I've never seen his face.
What do you take us for?
They took it all. Even my child. I didn't even know he'd been born. I lost everything.
How old would he be?
It's 4 years since then.
And you know it's a boy.
Strangelove said so.
And his name?
We called him Hal, even though I never saw his face.
Alright then.
Please select a mission.
Right, what's this?
Boss, research materials have been stolen from Code Talker's mansion.
Oh no!
Materials were packed into 2 containers and hidden in the jungle southwest of the mansion. You have to recover those containers. The pickup crew coming for those documents is none other than XOF.
What?
That's right. They're still active, even after Skullface's death. Now that he's no longer in charge, their original chain of command has been restored. Meaning if XOF gets those documents, Code Talker's research ends up in Cypher's hands. According to Code Talker, the research papers stored in that mansion account for over 50 years of study. The problem is the vocal cord parasites. If the papers documenting that research fall into Cypher's hands, they'll take another long, hard look at them. The ethnic cleansers we thought were history will become a reality. America, Zero, will have a weapon far more powerful than any nuke. Even worse, if this knowledge were to leak, the world, humanity, can't be entrusted with this kind of power. Recover the containers before the enemy extraction choppers arrive.
Oh god, it's a timed mission. Great. Let's do it then.
Heading to Central Africa.
Everything's fine. I guess I'll change the outfit though. We're going into a area. No, not. Is it Spitter? No, Woodland. There we go. Lowers the occurrence of serious injury. Sure, why not? It's the bandana that he wore in Snake Eater, apparently. We're going by her bandana. I don't know if we'll ever see Snake's forehead ever again.
Research has been stolen. The research materials have been packed into 2 containers and hidden in the jungle southwest of the mansion. Enemy extraction choppers will be there any minute. You have to find and retrieve those containers before they arrive. That area is being guarded by zero-risk security.
He got rid of his ponytail.
If the choppers make off with the containers, that research will end up in Cypher's hands. That cannot be allowed to happen. One other thing, boss. We need a cargo-capable Fulton extraction device to recover the containers. Use your iDroid to order its development and have it dropped in.
Already had that.
Be careful down there, boss.
Please select a deployment. The map has been updated. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Can I actually go this way or not? No. So I need to go over this way.
Buddy has infiltrated and the map has been updated. Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Analysis.
They must know where the containers are.
Analysis.
You can just squeeze it out of them.
I'll squeeze. I'll squeeze so hard that their eyes will come out. Then they'll tell me. Even though they won't be able to see, they're about to tell me.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete. The map has been updated.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Oh, that was so close! Oh!
Buddy! Buddy!
Oh. Don't be with Skullface, join my side!
He's coming too. Roger that. You gotta extract him.
Get over here.
Begin cover fire.
Sun will set shortly.
Talk.
I've updated the info on your iDroid. Take a look.
Updated.
The PF soldiers have no idea what's in those containers. Strictly a need-to-know basis. He's coming too. Roger that.
Let's grab this, they can't use it.
Where are your friends?
There's down an echo. Look at the damn sniper here! Forward! Defensive posities and shoot the sniper. Uit! Champion, dit is Delta 3. Bedreiging gewaar. Groep gereedheid. Over. Dat is CFD, begrijp. Beschiet die omgeving. Uit!
God, this house is in the way. Get out of the way.
Champion, dit is Delta 3. One aanval. Geen ticket voor die vijand. Dat is CFD, begrijp. Dit is wachtzaam in. Gereedheid. Uit!
You gotta extract him.
Champion, dit is Delta 3. Hoe zit de verenigingsgasketten? Dat is CFD, begrijp. Kom daar zo vast mogelijk en maak weg om die toren te bereiken. Uit!
He's coming too. Roger that.
Champion, dit is Delta 3. Ons reedgebied besmeed. Ons kon iemand van die. Hoor. Dat is CFD, begrijp. Wees verraad.
radar still hasn't picked up the enemy choppers. It's only a matter of time before they arrive.
All I wanted to do was to get that guy. That's all I wanted to do. Fuck it. Just screw it. I don't care.
Snake, talk to me! Snake!
I'm just gonna ignore him.
Your targets are 2 containers. Locate and extract them both.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Talk.
I've updated the info on your iDroid. Take a look.
Updated.
The PF soldiers have no idea what's in those containers. Strictly a need-to-know basis. Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Where are your friends?
Clouds approaching.
He's coming too. Roger that. Your targets are 2 containers. Locate and extract them both.
Yay!
Snake! Talk to me! Snake!
I'm just gonna find out where the containers are and just go.
Your targets are 2 containers. Locate and extract them both.
Talk. Where are your friends?
I've updated the info on your iDroid. Take a look.
The map
The
has been
PF soldiers have no idea what's in those containers. Strictly a need-to-know basis. You gotta extract him.
Alle eenheden, speciale waarschuwing. Verdedig je positie. Right.
Boss, looks like they're stepping up security around the target. Watch yourself.
CP, dit is Delta 3. Wat voor gehoord? Posities onbekend. Hoor. Er is CP, begrijp. Alle eenheden, yes vooruit. Right.
clouds approaching.
Makker weer. Uit.
Oh, I thought I could go around this way.
What do you want in it?
Sun will set shortly.
Fire at will.
Our early warning radar still hasn't picked up the enemy choppers. But it's only a matter of time before they arrive.
Buddy!
Bezitter begrijpt. Pas defensieve posities en zoek die sniper. Uit.
Where are your friends?
Bezitter begrijpt. Dit wacht al in rechtsheid. Uit.
Visibility in the jungle isn't great. Watch out. You could run into the enemy at any time.
Please, feel the roots. The branches become one with the forest. The forest is aware of the enemy's noise. Must be too.
Where are the others?
He blew himself up.
Leave the rest to us.
Sup?
Moving two. Roger that.
Where are the others?
Bezitter begrijpt. Friendly fire sniper in. Pas away.
Target extraction confirmed.
Extraction.
That leaves one target to go. Take care of the next one. Boss, our early warning radar just picked up the enemy choppers. We'll keep you informed of their ETA. Hurry up and extract the target. Can't go firing on the XOF choppers. If we attack XOF now, it'll be a declaration of war against Cypher itself. That time will come, but it's not now.
Watch out!
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
There we go.
You gotta extract him. All right. Target extraction confirmed. We've avoided the worst possible outcome. Exfiltrate the area. Go ahead and call the chopper. You can also exfiltrate the mission area by land.
The map has please select a support helicopter
Roger.
requested. Mother base is now in the red.
exfiltrate the hot zone.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ.
Could you go any slower?
This is B-Quad. On station at LZ. Gaining altitude.
Ugh.
Departing.
Exfiltrated.
Alright, you're out of the hot zone. No enemy forces in pursuit. Mission complete.
The base.
Damn right it is.
Development project has been added.
Yes, mission complete. Boss, that was exceptional.
Bear for an A.
Boss, we got Code Talker's research materials back in one piece. The medical team has them under lock and key in the quarantine facility. The materials should help their research into the vocal cord parasites. Cypher won't be getting their hands on them now.
Probably could have found out more about that, but it was being annoying, so I just gave up. Code Talker and his research, Skullface objective. Bear. Hey, more soldiers, A++. A+. Oh, tons of A+.
Code Talker examined everyone here, and one of us is infected. It's quiet. It was our cutting-edge MRI that finally revealed it. But we don't know what language strain it is. Get back to base. Time for her to talk. You know the room number. 101.
You mean the quiet that risked her life to save someone? Well, saved someone's pendant and then got burnt really badly. But then seemed completely fine when we looked at her. She was like, oh, she's fine.
Ready to talk?
Anything?
Still living up to her name.
How about you drop the act? Who infected you with a parasite?
We can't let her talk. Put it back.
All I want's a name. That won't trigger anything. Tell me. Tell me! Your lungs have been barbecued. There's traces of rubbing alcohol in your alveoli. This was found adhered to your lungs, intact. A petal. White Star of Bethlehem. The hospital. Skullface sent you to Cyprus to kill Snake.
Actually, she didn't. She was there to kill someone else.
You were burned inside and out. That should have been the end of it. But All things considered, you look pretty damn healthy to me. We have Skullface to thank for that, right?
A woman capable of applying them to parasite therapy until he stole them from me.
Why are you here? Did Skullface send you? Or did you have your own score to settle with the boss? Refreshing? Salt water.
No! She'll die.
His life isn't yours to take. Enough.
That's enough. If she wanted to kill the boss, he'd already be dead. Same goes for us. She's had plenty of chances. She can talk. She's not here to kill anyone. We're wasting your time. It doesn't matter why she's here. She works for you now. She's in love with the legend.
What makes you so sure?
I was the same way once.
What if she's a spy?
What if I'm a spy? Or you? Go on all day.
Boss.
Let her go. She won't speak so she can't spread the infection.
Napagitin Tish? Mish Nagitin Ti.
Oh.
Idiki Blak Anat E.
Oh. Ako kode jistes ni.
Dne Bizad.
Belagana gesnita. Katobe yasteta. Asetota. Dodoにした。Dodoにした。
Okay then. Quiet examination report. I read that very differently. Quiet. I can't actually remember how I read it differently now. It was there, and then it was gone. Quiet's expanding report. There we go. That was it. I was like, what the hell does that even mean?
Boss, I've updated the mission list. We've received some new job offers. The details are on your iDroid.
Please.
Boss, some of the kids we've been keeping here have escaped. We don't know why they ran off, but it may have something to do with Ralph's death. The intel teams are looking for them as we speak. I'll add information to your side ops list as it comes in. You need to locate and secure those kids. I'll try to find out what happened.
Quit. Anyway, we got some stuff to do. Let's go have a look at on Huey, shall we?
Placed.
As well as some some cassette tapes. Whoa, that's a lot.
I have no doubt Skullface's plan is almost complete. At that point, I will no longer be of use to him. I must leave behind this record at least. A record of how the ancient vocal cord parasites became these abominable ethnic cleansing parasites. I believe he has two purposes for the ethnic cleansing parasites. The first, as their name suggests, is ethnic cleansing. This conflict between East and West that envelops the world will not last much longer. Once the Cold War ends, and the weight of America and the Soviet Union is lifted away, the ethnic conflicts they kept suppressed will all rise to the surface. It is not difficult to imagine that the radical sides will begin cleansing their adversaries. But what if an ethnic cleansing parasite matching the language of the aggressors were to be unleashed? The aggressors would be washed off the earth. At the very least, the idea that retaliation could eradicate your people would prove a powerful deterrent. The second purpose is the Englishization of the world. To cipher the organization, this is probably their main use. Man thinks in words, or rather, words are man's very means of thinking. If you erase a word representing some concept, the concept itself disappears from the world. Nishone means beautiful in Navajo, but the image that comes to mind when we say Nishone differs from the Blagana's beautiful. An azure sky, a rolling landscape, lush greenery. The meaning we place in Nishone has its roots in Dene culture. If we lose the word Nishone, the images of our beautiful homeland would be washed away into oblivion along with it, just as Orwell indicated years ago. Cypher, being based in America, is pushing Englishization for this very reason. Suppose all 5 billion people on this planet come to read, speak, and think in English. Their wills could also be streamlined under English. Cypher's control would be all the easier. Economic governance would progress in leaps and bounds. The ethnic cleansing parasites would be a great aid in accomplishing.
Also, let's go look at philanthropists.
There is no need to destroy every language besides English. All they need to do is weaken other dominant languages competing with it. Russian, Chinese, Arabic. If people know they risk their lives speaking such languages, they will flock to the lingua franca that is English. Cypher need not even focus attention on smaller languages. After all, they are already being eaten away by English. Business, education, film, commodities. English has permeated every area of global society. I can see this when I look at young Dene. Some of them have already lost their grasp of the Navajo language. It is said that over 2,000 languages of the world are facing extinction. This very moment, cultural concepts and forms of expression are disappearing forever. The spread of electronic networks gives greater meaning to Englishization. Networks have no national borders. By basing them on a single language, they can penetrate deeper into and between people. That basic point of unity provides the ideal environment for someone who aims to control people's wills. But how does this differ from building the Tower of Babel? The ethnic cleansing parasites attempt to rob man of his words.
I want to punch you.
Such irony. It was the vocal cord parasites that gave words to him in the first place. Ancient man had no language.
He's come back down.
Unable to produce complex sounds due to the structure of the throat. He could communicate only through simple vocalizations and gestures. Then the vocal cord parasites infected his larynx. Man's transition to walking upright did not gift him solely with intelligence, but also with his voice. At the time, the vocal cord parasites never harmed man. They merely took a small measure of nourishment. In fact, you could call it a symbiotic relationship. Some animal species use particular vocal...
It should keep going. The cassette tape anyway, I mean. But it didn't. Hey. No new cutscenes. What was coming here then, wasn't it? Making me skip that bloody cassette tape. Damn you, Huey!
Cleansing such ancient man unable to he could communicate. Then the man's transit at the time they merely took some animal species use particular vocalization patterns to attract a female and reproduce. Songbirds, certain insects, and also the vocal cord parasites. The difference is that the parasites did not produce sounds. Rather, they had their host, man, do it for them. Once secure on the human host vocal cords, a male vocal cord parasite caused the host to produce a certain sound pattern. Something like a warble.
Let's go see how quiet's doing.
Meanwhile, females parasitizing on the host pharynxes need only wait. Upon hearing the sound pattern of an attractive mate, they would manipulate their hosts into making contact with the person it came from. The female traveled through his host's saliva to the other host's vocal cords, where the male was waiting and the pair copulated. We can only imagine how the female manipulated his host, but it was probably through smell. Smells traveled directly to the limbic system via the olfactory cilia in the nasal cavity. Volatile compounds released by the female would stimulate the limbic system, which controls instincts, making the host feel amorous. This kind of sexual selection naturally led to competition between the male parasites. Males that had their hosts produce sounds perceived by females as more attractive succeeded in copulating and producing offspring. Evolutionary traits caused by sexual selection are curious. The peacock's feathers, the mannequin's dance, the firefly's luminescence pattern. Even with courtship behaviors that are not advantageous to survival, those individuals that excel in them produce offspring, and it each generation. The same was true of the vocal cord parasites. Courtship vocalization rhythms and intonations became more sophisticated, and in order for man to produce such sounds, they had to alter his vocal organs. By lowering the position of the larynx and developing resonating chambers, they enabled more complex pronunciations. But that was not all. The vocal cord parasites activated a transcription factor that would later control man's language ability.
He likes saying vocal cord parasites, doesn't he?
It's called 4-kid box protein P2, or FOX P2. Activating this transcription factor led to the development of brain function capable of creating sophisticated frequency changes. This was the pinnacle of the vocal cord parasite's prosperity. However, this sophisticated pronunciation control was too useful for man to ignore. Once human sexual activity ceased to be only seasonal, and having lost pigment-based sexual characteristics, distinctive vocalizations became the most effective means for humans to attract mates as well. Combined with logic pathways hardwired into the brain, or universal grammar, it was not long before advanced communication was possible. This was the birth of...
Right, where are you going? Come back!
Luckily for man, it was around the time that a particular retrovirus was circulating. While not lethal, it infected not only man, but the vocal cord parasites as well.
Welcome back.
It is presumed
Thank you.
that this virus
Stop watching quiet!
and reverse transcribed it
That's what
into
you get.
man's reproductive cells.
You weirdo.
It was a vector. Among the genes it transcribed were the ones responsible for the production of language. The vocal cord parasite's vocalization genes were written into the human genome. The parasites were no longer of any use to man now. Man could use his voice as he pleased when he pleased, hindering the parasite's courtship vocalizations. Having lost their opportunity to
I have to stop soon because it's almost 5 for me. So
leaving behind only the transcribed genes. The vocal cord parasites.
genes even became a part of his.
Mission
Boss,
list
I've updated the mission list. We've received some new job offers. The details are on your iDroid. Boss, some of the kids we've been keeping here have escaped. We don't know why they ran off, but it may have something to do with Ralph's death. The intel team's looking for them as we speak. I'll add information to your side ops list as it comes in. You need to locate and secure those kids. I'll try to find out what happened.
Humans and parasites are extremely close. As such, it will be extremely difficult for man's immune system to eliminate the vocal cord parasites. Even cutting them out will be no simple matter, which is exactly why these ethnic cleansing parasites are such a formidable weapon.
Okay, we'll stop there. As for... Stop that! Get them rewards. Can we build any more? No, we can! We can actually build the main base! That's great. Okay then. Let's get the base development platform up.
Commencing platform construction. Please specify project.
Sure, develop a petrol bomb. Let's sell some crap. Not that much. Let's sell 26. There we go.
Development
yeah!
has been added.
Haha! So much money. Right, buddy equipment.
Please specify project.
Sure, we'll build that.
Please specify a project.
Anything for this? No, just that. Okay, I might as well unlock it. So then it would go away. I need 47 R&D, 47 Intel team, and a noise suppression specialist.
Please specify a project.
Why am I not using the newer Ds? Oh, because I haven't made them. Oh, I have, I guess. I don't know, I'm confused now. Yeah, let's make an upgrade. Also build this. We'll make an active decoy that actually makes noise. Increase duration. Sure, we'll do that one. Not triggered by personnel or animals. That sounds really useful, especially when I'm doing vehicle destruction.
Please select a mission.
Okay, get rid of storage sheds.
Unit dispatched. Unit dispatched. Unit dispatched.
And how long for these? 10 minutes and 2 hours. Okay, so I think we shall actually end it here. We did quite a lot of stuff. I mean, it's been, what, 3 hours? Started at 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, around about 3 hours. So yeah, we'll stop around about here. It's decent length for a live stream. Next time,
please select a mission.
I think we shall go do these two search for the escaped children. Then we shall try to do one of these mine clearings, and then we'll probably do a main story mission, and probably listen to cassette tapes. But for right now, I think that's what we've done today is good enough. So we shall stop here for now. Thanks a lot for joining me. I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. Sorry it's been a while since the last one, but hopefully now that I don't have a job anymore, I can do a lot more live streams. You may see one either next Sunday, or I might see if I can do one earlier. But I will stick to the usual thing until you know, I decide I want to do one on another day, like for example Wednesday. But for right now, thank you for watching. Hope you guys all enjoyed, and I shall see you next time, guys. Until then, this has been Major Shepherd, and I'll see ya. Bye bye.